thank you for joining the Brown Bag Socialite episode 1. Numero uno. Yeah, no, I can't think of anything else. Anyway, I tried to think of a concept for the first episode, and I'm going to use something I kind of go to on an everyday basis. Or not an everyday basis, but every now and then. Anyway, I heard on the radio, and someone sort of stole my tip, but this has to do with hotels. Hotels are awesome! Okay, so I'm going to try to keep this under 4 minutes. Hotels. If you are planning a one-night trip, or say a trip to Vegas, a trip where you're only going to be there 2 or 3 days, even so, if you're going to be someplace 7 days, if you're going to be spending most of your time out of your hotel room, why are you wasting $100 to $200 a night on a hotel room just to have some fancy sheets and maybe a view of the Disneyland fireworks? No. Save your money to use for the extra stuff. Don't spend more than $100 a night. I would say $50 to $80 a night is reasonable. Is your hotel going to be a little bit trashy and maybe a little messed up? Probably. Are there going to be loud people next door? Probably. In Vegas, no matter where you go, you could spend $300 a night to $800 a night. You're going to have a lot of people in your hotel. But you might get, gold-plated toilet paper tissue in your hotel room. Who cares? So, save your money on hotels. Don't go crazy. Yeah, if it's rated 2 stars, people say they got a bug bite here or there. It's going to happen. It is life. Enjoy your vacation. If you go into a third world country, maybe you'll be a little more particular, but if you're just spending one night in Disneyland, which I've done recently, I got a $45 a night rate. Now, I searched for about 2 days to try to find the best rate, and it ranged from about $50 to $80, and then I happened to find one that was $45. After tax, $52.70. Only needed it for 8 hours one night. And I was spending most of my day at Disneyland, so did I really care? Actually, I did spend quite a bit of time in the hotel because it was 105 degrees. But it was clean enough, probably cleaner than my own home. Yeah, there was some trash in the fridge and the shower head leaked. But anyway, I'm digressing. So, hotels, don't waste your money. Do a little research, but don't go super crazy. You get what you pay for, just keep that in mind. But keep it reasonable. Over $100, probably not worth it, unless you're really, really close to where you want to be. Okay, tip 2 about hotels. Hotels offer free continental breakfast. Most of them do. And you can look online. I did this when I was traveling cross country. We had to make several stops. Sometimes we didn't always get to stay in a hotel. It was expensive. So, what we did was sometimes we spent the night in the car or in the parking lot of a nice hotel, say a DoubleTree for example. And what we did was we just rolled out in our pajamas at 7 in the morning, strolled into the lobby with our suitcase, and went in and had continental breakfast. Now, this one you do have to be careful for because there are some hotels where you need a room key to get in. If you know where you're going in advance, or say you're in the parking lot of the hotel, you can call the front desk and ask questions. Ask where the continental breakfast is, what time it starts, and if you need, well, don't ask if you need to be a registered guest, it sort of like tips it off. But you can, if you are in the parking lot of the hotel, go any kind of case to join. Look, sometimes they have like a little counter out in front. If they have like a room nearby, you can usually find it, or just say, say my husband just checked in and I'm going to be coming down for breakfast in the morning, where you usually have your continental breakfast. You can be sneaky. You are smart people. You can figure this out. But I've done it a couple of times and it works. Also, I know there's one hotel where the restaurant next door does a free continental breakfast. That's pushing it a little bit. They do like a breakfast buffet, but continental breakfast, it's a croissant. It's not going to kill them. Some waffles, bagel, whatever. Okay, tip 3. 1, 2, 3. For hotels, swimming. Now, I live in a downtown area. We weren't allowed to have an air conditioner, although I bought one this year, despite my landlord, because I can't keep my windows open anymore. But anyway, I wanted to go swimming. I had my heart set on swimming, and we actually have a public swimming pool not too far away, but it was under construction when I wanted to go swimming, of course. So, I knew there were several local hotels that had swimming pools, so basically put my bathing suit on, put a dress on over it, brought my stuff in a little bag, and set out on my adventure. I basically went to every hotel in town to figure out which ones you needed a room key for, which ones you didn't, which ones were too close to the concierge desk, and which ones were just perfect. I ended up getting stranded on a rooftop of one hotel for the very nice pool. However, I didn't go swimming there, but I did find 2 hotels locally that you did not need room keys to. And I don't recommend doing this on a daily basis because they will catch on. But once in a blue moon, you live in a downtown city, you don't have a swimming pool, do a little research. Everybody lives in an area where there'll be a swimming pool. And in more remote areas, it's probably less likely that there's going to be heavy duty security on it. So go ahead and do that. The hotel I stayed at the other day, could have just rolled up, free parking, jump in the pool, done. So we have 2 hotels like that you could probably do that in here in downtown. So that is number 3. Hint number 4. I didn't really have one prepared, and I'm probably running over my time. But bring your own toiletries to hotels. The ones they have kind of suck. Also take advantage of any other free amenities that the hotel offers, Wi-Fi, parking, and all that. So that way you don't have to take care of that. But otherwise, I think I'm just going to end it at 3, really, because that 4th one just really wasn't cool. So anyway, thank you all for watching my very, very first episode. I have plenty of other things planned. How to save at fitness clubs, bargain shopping, fashion essentials. I have to do a fashion one because it's like everybody does a fashion one. Also, I don't like to spend a lot of money on makeup. I have 1 or 2 items that I will splurge on a regular basis, but otherwise I try to find regular store-bought pharmacy ones that I think are really amazing, and I found 2 recently that I am in love with that I'll do a whole video about. Also some hauls from TJ Maxx, Marshalls, things of that nature. What else do I have planned? Oh, how to get into comedy club shows free of charge, how to eat out and have a nice dinner, or at least have some ambiance and not stick yourself in your house if you're on a tight budget, how to entertain, have a little movie night. There are plenty of things you can do on a budget to have fun. I tend to do most things solo, but I'm sure incorporating some friends would make it even that much more enjoyable. Oh, and I have a big Disneyland episode at some point in there too, because I'm a big Disneyland visitor, and I have ways to save on parking and how to yeah, basically just not spend a lot of money in the park, because most families do, and Disneyland luckily is locals that know a lot of these tips and tricks. But if you're just visiting from out of town, maybe some of my tips can help you. So anyway, folks, a good night. Again, thanks for watching my very first episode. Sorry I talked too much, but if you have any suggestions or websites or anything like that, by all means do submit them so I can use them in an episode. If you have any questions, perhaps we'll do a Q&A at some point. This is something I do want to keep ongoing, but it's difficult with my schedule. So any feedback that you guys have will be greatly appreciated, and it'll help me kind of put together more episodes. So take care, good night. It is about 11:45 Pacific Coast time, so I think it's time for bed. Okay. Love and kisses. Bye.